Hello, I'm gonna make a quick account about the beauty found in the anime series I watched in this 2018 summer season. Grand Blue is a series about diving that isn't about diving. Diving is just a context here, but it is very funny even when it repeats the same jokes a lot. Here we find a lot of ecchi for girls, but even so we find a beautiful cast of anime girls with sexy bodies. Each one has its own appeal. 8 is the beauty grade and this is the beauty ranking. Hanebado is a sample of a good sports anime. No superpowers and a good simulation of real badminton matches. The creators weren't lazy to give us faces variety and nice bodies, even when the only fan service scenes of the series was disappointing. Those naked bodies could be better done. 7 is the beauty grade and this is the beauty top 3. Harukana Receive is not a good sample of a good sports anime. We don't have superpowers, that's okay, but the matches aren't so similar with reality. Something else that isn't similar with reality and I'm glad about it is that the players have spectacular bodies, not like real volleyball players. Girls here are very beautiful. They have a good anatomy and use right volleyball movements, but they suffer from fairy tale syndrome, and it is that everyone has the same body. We only find two types of bodies, the busty body and the flat body, that keeps on having wide hips, to give birth to their children, I guess. Beauty grade is 8, and this is the beauty ranking. Satsuriku no Tenshi, or Angels of Death, is an anime where very crazy people is gathered in a single place. What makes no sense because people who aren't in that place, I mean the rest of the world, is also crazy. 16 episodes are too much for a series that tells very little. There are very few girls here, barely enough to complete a top 3, but still we find more beauty variety than fairy tale. 7 is the beauty grade and this is the ranking. Happy Sugar Life shows us another world where everybody has mental problems. I really don't know how societies in this kind of worlds can be sustained. People in these worlds should be extinct. The idea in this series was good enough to make something interesting, but something pure was made at the end. 7 is the beauty grade and here is the beauty top 3. Yashin-chan Dropkick or Dropkick on My Devil was my favorite of the season. The kind of humor is very funny and make episodes seem to be shorter than they really are. The anatomy here is different to usual. They are big-headed but with slim bodies. But even when these anatomies are farther than reality, the character designs are great and make this series get a high beauty grade. We find here hairs, colors, faces and bodies variety and never stops showing something beautiful. Beauty grade is 9 and this is the beauty ranking. Chio-chan no Tsugaruko started very good but as episodes advanced it turned into something less funny. This is the last beauty I could see. It reaches only 6 in beauty grade. No nice bodies, no pretty faces, this is the beauty ranking. Asobi Asobase has an opening them that trolls you. It doesn't represent what you will find in the series at all. It's very funny and daring. The voice of one of the protagonists is spectacular. She can reach very high tones that gives a very comic and matchless touch in some scenes. But still, we will always find people who would love to mutilate this work of art by dubbing it to another language. Beauty grade is 7, and this is the beauty ranking. High Score Girl, wonderful series about gamers. It's especially for those who like video games, but people who don't know anything about games can enjoy it too, because the jokes based in games references are funny itself. You don't need to know the thing referred. and it develops an interesting and cute story between the characters. Very adorable, and beauty. Beauty grade is 7, and this is the ranking. As you can see, anime girls keep on being very beautiful. We are living the most beautiful age in human history.